Welcome back to Crazy Bill's Garage, and today I think I'm going to do something crazy. Yeah, you heard it from me. See that fan down here? Well, you know what? I'm going to do a little experiment. I'm going to take that fan off for a week and see if this thing actually does heat up better, and see if my gas mileage improves. So yeah, I'm going to take that fan off. It's a clutch fan. And when I start this thing, wow, can you hear it? And can there ever be a lot of air pulled through there? Well, I drive mostly on the highway. I don't think I need that. So I'm going to take that off and see if I actually need that. It does have, by the way, a electric fan on the front for the condenser. But I could probably make that, work in a way where maybe that will come on when it gets too hot. That could work. But just having an archaic old clutch fan in here, she's loud when you start her. I mean, that fan is spinning. And this thing sounds like it's a freaking semi-truck sometimes with that fan going. It's just a whooshing sound like you wouldn't believe. Actually, I'm going to start this and let you hear that. So I'm going to let you see that fan up close when I start this thing up. And you can probably hear she's quite a mighty sound when she gets going. You probably heard that. So, we'll put you in a position here, I hope that'll help you see what I'm doing. First, I gotta take off this little shroud here. And that's just held in with two rubber clips pretty well. And that's it. There we go. That thing's simple. And I got some bolts down there. So I'll have to get you in closer to see what bolts I'm working on. So I believe these are 12s. Oh my word, they're loose. Oh, wow. Did I leave them that loose? I don't think I did. You never know with the kind of work I do. Yeah, that's great. They could have been loose. Oh, that one's pretty loose too. Did I forget to tighten these? Oh, well, I'm glad the fan didn't come off and destroy the radiator. Yikes. Wow. Sounds like me, though. I didn't even put Loctite on them. Yeah. Well, let me get the rest of them off, and then we'll take a better look at what we got here. So all four of those were just hand tight on here. As you can see, the clutch fan, the little heating, and it makes it turn easier. And it looks like I lost one bolt at one time. One nut, and I put a new one on. And then I still didn't tighten it. Oh my word, what was I doing then? Wow. Of course, this is like years ago. I worked on this. Well, now I gotta get these three off. I think they look 14. 13 or 14. Let me check. So yes, they were all tight. And it kind of pivots, so it's got a pivoting mechanism here. So they're all tight. And I can take the belt off. Cute little belt, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess it is cute. But it also adds to robbing of gas mileage and robbing of power. Now, the thing is, I did this kind of thing to my Toyota Previa. I took the big fan off and put an electric fan in. Gained a lot of horsepower. That was a non-supercharged version, so I needed all the horsepower to get. But it also added 3 to 4 miles per gallon to my mileage when I did it. So I was quite happy. Now, I believe I am probably just going to leave this on here. So I'm just going to tighten those up. We're going to start it. And we're going to see if it's any louder. Hopefully it's not louder. So I actually took it off, that pulley. And there's a good reason why. This pulley is dry and bad. So, pulley. It's a bearing, you idiot. This bearing is dry. So, I'm going to get a new bearing for that. And I'm going to get that all fixed up. Hopefully I can do a bearing in this. I'm not sure. I should be able to. Yeah, I should be able to put a bearing in there. My wife works for a bearing and bolt place. She'll be able to find me a bearing for sure. There we are. She's all clean. Look at all the room in there. I could stick an electric fan in here really easy. Wow. But I guess now we'll see how she sounds. That'll sound great now, I'm sure, without this loud. That thing was quite embarrassingly loud. I thought it was another pulley, but I'm pretty sure it was this. So there are the numbers to my actual fuel mileage, well, gas mileage I did get with this, with the fan setup. And you see I was only getting 21.67 miles per US gallon. So we're going to check this after I drive it for a week or two, probably a week. And then I'll compare this. So stick around here. Oh, right. First I'm going to start this thing up and see if she sounds any better. Definitely. So let us see if it sounds any better. I must say that's a marked improvement over the loud gushing sounds it was making. And now it actually sounds like a little 4-cylinder. Feels like the pedal response was a little better too. Well, we'll see after I do this, but you'll just have to wait around for a few seconds. And of course, then we will show, of course, the mileage to see if it got any better. And I'll tell you if there's any better throttle response or anything like that. So, please hold on. Well, here we are back. We are back. Why am I looking sideways? Look at the camera. Oh. We are back with the Chevy Tracker. And I took the fan off a week ago. And here it is now. And, well, I'm going to show you the results. And I haven't even looked at them yet. I haven't even put the numbers in. It makes it look like I'm not even looking at you. Got to learn to look at the camera. But then I can't see. I'll look at the camera. And then we'll see if this little Chevy Tracker did any better. And I'll tell you about the throttle response. Yes, some amazing discoveries to come right now. So if we can remember, the original here was 21.67 miles per US gallon. And that was the original. I'll show you the new one that I just got. Now, this is not the newest one, but I did do it twice, by the way, just to make sure there was going to be no taking out a lot of the inaccuracies of things, right? But on my second fill up, after I did pulled off the cooling fan, I got 24.67 miles per US gallons. Did it get that much better without that fan? And I must tell you, it's much more, well, let's say spunky. It is spunky now. And here is my third one. The third one I did, and it got 24.33 miles per US gallon. I am not shocked at this. As you can see the date, November 24th. I just did this one today. Well, of course, you probably wouldn't know that. But yes, the video will probably be out on the 25th, which is tomorrow. So, filled it up again, did all my calculations, and yeah, that's that kind of proves it. 24.33 miles per US gallon. Of course, I am doing all this right here inside my house because it's freezing cold out. But hey, that's Manitoba for you. So I guess it did improve. I am so happy about that. So there we go. We see that it did get a little better. You like that picture back there? Isn't that a nice picture? It got actually not a bit better. It got a lot better. I am very happy about it, and I am so glad it worked out. I gotta tell you, it does feel a lot more. It's got a lot more throttle response now. The vehicle idles better now without that extra belt and fan spinning around. Am I going to change it back? No, it's winter time. I'm going to leave it like that right now for all of winter. And if it does overheat or it gets a little hot, I'll just turn the heater to hot, which it always is on anyways in Manitoba right now, and just crank her all the way up, and that should keep the engine cool enough. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And this was just a little kind of a cool thing I did, and I hope you enjoyed it.